So I just went down to get my passport photos taken, and the machine was broken. So I thought, how hard can it be to take your own passport photos? This is how, for about 9 cents and about 10 minutes work, you can make your own passport photos. Okay, so this is one of my best tricks for getting a good passport photo. Go ahead and take the photo outside. You could pose in front of a white door, a garage door, a white sheet, anything that's white. I happen to have a scrap piece of plastic, so I just tape that to the wall. The nice thing about doing this outside is most cameras are balanced to take good pictures in bright sunlight, as well as the fact that a bright sun is going to blow out your background and make it a really bright, bright white for your photo. So I set the camera's self-timer, and I went ahead and snapped a couple of shots. You could also have a friend take the shots as well. Don't worry about the framing. We're going to fix that in the next step. And of course, you could do this inside with some bright lights as well, but it's just a snap to do it out in the bright sun. All right, so once you've taken that perfect snapshot of yourself, bring it into any art program. Macintoshes, PCs, even tablets all have built-in art programs. All those will work just great. Or in the case of this tutorial, I happen to use Paint.net, which is a program that I really love. It's available completely free on the internet, and if you search Paint.net on Google, you're going to find it pretty quickly. Beware, there's some that have adware and that sort of thing in them, so hunt around and make sure you get the original. In this case, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make this, crop this into a passport photo size. So we'll make a square here that looks like it's about passport photo dimensions, and we will go up to Image, and we will crop to that selection. So hopefully, yeah, that looks like pretty much a perfect passport photo dimensions, even with my half-grown beard and all here. We need to make this 2 inches by 2 inches. So I'm going to go over to Image and Resize, and we're going to go ahead and just go down to Width and Height, and we'll go ahead and we'll make it 2 inches by 2 inches. Couldn't be simpler, actually. And we'll say OK. And there we go, pretty much a perfect passport photo. Now, because you're going to print this at a Walmart or a Walgreens or someplace that you'll either take a flash drive to or transmit to, we're going to go ahead and create a card which is 4 inches by 6 inches. And the reason that we're going to do that is that that is the size that they print photos to, and we want to keep the same proportions when they print it up. So there we go, 6 inches by 4 inches. And we have our card. Now coming back to that passport photo that we just created, I'm going to go ahead and select it again. And I'm going to copy it, edit, copy. And we're going to copy it to the card that we're working on. So we'll go up to Edit, Paste. Couldn't be simpler than that. Now we know this card is 4 inches tall, so it didn't copy in here into exactly the right dimensions, but we can fix that immediately. Just go ahead and grab and size your photo until, as you can see, it's about half the card, which is 2 inches. One of the nice things is with a white background, if your proportions are not exactly right, you don't have any worries about that at all, because you're going to be able to cut it out with the scissors to whatever size you would like. You can also highlight using contrast adjustment, and up here with brightness and contrast. If you would like, you can go ahead and lighten this background if you didn't get a perfectly white background. But in most cases, you probably have pretty much a perfectly white background. But I'll bring the contrast up just a little bit here so we get a little bit wider background, just to look a little bit nicer. Oh, wait, I went way too far with that. Okay. It didn't show me as we were going. There we go. That's probably fine. The next thing you can do is when you go and get a passport photo done, often they give you multiple copies so that you can cut it out more than once. So let's go ahead and we'll just say copy if we'd like. So we'll go up to Edit and Copy, and then Edit and Paste. And now we've actually got 2 here that we can put on the card. Makes it a little easier for us later in case we had any problem cutting one or the other out. Matter of fact, we can put that anywhere we'd like. So at this point, you've actually got a printable card, and all you need to do is save this file and send it over to the printers using the internet or a flash drive, and you're going to print out a perfect passport photo ready to cut out. If you haven't sent photos from the internet to a store to be printed before, just for the heck of it, since I'm about to do that, I'll go ahead and show that also. So I've gone to the Walmart site at walmart.com. You can also do CVS or Walgreens, any of the places that will all do this. And in this case, I'm going to type photo into the search blank, and it should take us to their photo page. Upload photos. We'll select that option. It'll come up and it'll ask us what we want to do. Select the photos we want to upload. Here's our card that we just made. I'll tell it to open that card. And it uploads it pretty quickly. Done uploading. We can view our photos. I wonder if we can order straight from here. I haven't done this in a while. So let us see. Order these prints for the whopping sum of 9 cents. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and we'll do that. It asks us, oh, here we go. If I want 2 of them, it's 18 cents. I don't know why it went to 2. Somehow I must have clicked to 2. You can have matte or glossy. I believe matte is probably best for a passport photo. I can remove one from the order, but I'm going to just zoom to the checkout. You never know when you might need a couple of extra passport photos, right? I've already entered my password here and my name. If you haven't had an account with them before, it'll ask you for that the first time. And of course, the price gets boosted here a bit with 2 prints being printed. It's all the way up to 38 cents here with tax. I'll go ahead and say OK. 1 hour is currently unavailable because their machine is broken. But normally, after we had hit continue, it's only because I'm doing a video. So it's going to take more than an hour for them to print my photos for today. Normally, you'll get them done in an hour. Normally, I'd hit continue, and then it would ask me for my payment information for my 38 cents. Or you can pay when you get there. And that is all there is to printing them from online. You can always take the photo as well on a flash drive and take it to the store, and they'll print it for you. So that's it. Okay, so here my pictures are back from Walmart. One little thing that I added is I went ahead and put a 2x2 square around it just to make it a little bit easier to cut out. I've got a ruler here so we can sort of verify that it's 2 by 2 inches. And then I'm going to cut that out with a pair of scissors and mail it off to the National Passport Processing Center. And I have my paperwork that was all printed up online, and the face just goes right there in the face position with a staple, and that's going to go off, and I'm going to have saved myself from $15 down to 9 cents. If you're doing this for your whole family, that could be a very substantial savings, so go for it. Worked out just great.